Today we will be reacting to an expedited buy me coffee request. This one is brought to us by Randy. Hello, Randy. How are you doing today? Thank you very, very much for this request because what he requested is more Petr Sarancha and the song is called Interstellar. This is his beatbox cover. I am intrigued. I haven't hit play just yet, but I see two of them. Can't complain. Can't complain. So, this was uploaded last year, 231,000 views. Be sure to check out his YouTube page. Click on his description, expand that bad boy, click on all the links, support your favorite independent artist, guys. I'm sure they appreciate it. The best way, the best free way to do so is to check out his content, watch all his stuff on his page. Be sure to do that. I can't wait to dive in. We will watch this twice. The first watch will have, one or two pauses, I don't know. And then the second time we watch it, we'll watch the whole thing nonstop because that's just how it should be done. So I can't wait to dive in. Thank you so very much for being here and welcome back to Abigail Reacts.
View discretion is advised. Levels of hype, chaos, and good vibes may exceed normal limits. Thank you for your cooperation and enjoy the show.
We going straight in.
All right, friendly reminder, guys, we do all our reactions here. Why do I say all our? It's my. I do all of my reactions here completely blind and on the first and only take. You can tell by what I just said. I'm not going to redo it. Let's go ahead and dive right in. Cool. Hello. Hey. Sneaking up on the right there. I can't with this already. It already feels very spacey, atmospheric. We've got a little bit even of a cinematic feeling going on here. This is so cool, man. I love how, let's call him Clone 4 on the right kind of slowly creeped up here. I didn't even see him because he's all in black and it's like really dark in that corner, but I saw his hair. Actually, speaking of hair, they all have different hair. If you see me looking over here, it's because I got them on the big screen here. But no, I guess the two on the right have similar hairstyles. But two on the left, one's a hat, different hairstyle, different attire. Okay, all right. I like this. This is really, really cool. I feel like he's setting up a whole sci-fi mood here with his vocals, obviously. He's an incredible beatboxer, but the way that he's able to make you feel like you're just kind of floating around in space before we take off. That's what I'm expecting. We're gonna take off here very, very soon. This is a really short song, I think I noticed. Oh my gosh, yes. We're already halfway through, so the takeoff I think is gonna happen very, very soon, but I can really hear how much control he has over the little textures, every breath, every bass sound, every electronic style effect. And he's doing this in a way, the way he's layering it is very, very interesting. I love that there's 4 clones here because you can see exactly which part each clone is doing here. It's very, very cool. It's very, very cool. Yeah. What's also cool is that it doesn't just sound like, so far, beatboxing for the sake of beatboxing. I really do feel like he's creating the scene first. Like this is a performance, and this performance is building this whole outer space atmosphere before it gets heavier. It's gonna happen soon. It's gonna happen soon. We're already halfway through the song here, but so far you can really hear the rhythm and the bass starting to drive things some more. We heard that towards the end of the pause. Really using his voice almost like an electronic setup. You got the beat, the low end stuff, the little effects that I keep hearing move in my headset, and the transitions. Everything is coming from one of him, one of these clones, and I really appreciate that. So let me go back just a little bit because I don't want it to end. I usually go back 5 seconds. I went back 20 or so. Let's hear some more. I need to hear some more. Here we go. So cool. Oh, I love this one. Is crazy. Oh, what a clean switch. Still electronic somehow. Kind of ends how it started. Again. So I like how it kind of ends in a similar way to how it started with these harmonies, which I forgot to mention. Huh. By the end of the song, the whole thing feels like a full sci-fi beatbox track. That is really interesting. It starts off, with that atmospheric vibe, spacey kind of vibe, and then it built into something more rhythmic and intense, and you kind of forget that there are no actual instruments or electronic equipment being used for this. This is all him. My goodness, his vocal control. You have to be perfectly timed for all of this. You'll mess up. One thing is off, it messes up the whole track. That is really, really interesting. Huh. I'm not just impressed with the sounds, but I'm equally as impressed by how he kind of shaped them and put everything together to kind of create this journey. I'm going to listen to it again and see if I more distinctly pick out like the takeoff moment. It was the switch up. It was. I'll just have to note when that was. But I have to hear it again. No stops this time. Hear the whole thing? Let's do it. Hello. Wow. Something about that little whistle he does. R2D2? I just pictured him. Look at his body. He literally goes down with that deep bass. him. Bop, bop, bop. That's just him. Here's the takeoff. Here's the takeoff. Clean switch. You hear the note that I feel has an echo on it, but it doesn't. It's just him. La 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 la, pop 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 pop. It's just him. What an abrupt ending. Okay. Yeah, I love that. Oh my gosh, so atmospheric. It definitely immersed me into Interstellar, right? Very interesting. I have to remind myself every now and then that everything is coming from him. It's just it's just layers of him in this case, but I loved hearing the different layers, and it was still all him, it was just layered, is what I'm trying to say. Loved how he arranged it, loved how he put it together. In the beginning of the reaction, I said, when are we gonna take off? I think that would be during that switch up, which he did so cleanly, by the way. And once he did, no, that's not true. Not once he did. Because from the start, I was going to say once he did, we really got immersed into this sci-fi world. Not necessarily. I had that from the start. So he definitely set up that mood perfectly. The bass and the little effects and the rhythm. I have to remind myself every now and then that it's just one person doing it. Although in this case, there are a few layers of him. Very, very cool though. Love layers. Kind of need more layers. Kind of need more of these performances where it's just him being layered like that. That was really, really interesting to me. Loved the video as well because it starts off with just the two harmonizing. One comes in from the left slowly, and then the last guy creeping up from way back there slowly picks up the mic, and then he does this deep bass. You could see his body go down when he does that. I love beatboxers, and when it comes to the way they conduct and they move, it's just so appropriate for what they are doing vocally. I just enjoy seeing it. So what was my favorite part? The switch up, the takeoff that I was waiting for. But when that deep bass came in from the fourth clone that came in from the side, that was a really cool part too, because I got some chills. So there's a few favorite parts for me, but regardless, it was all incredibly enjoyable. Another favorite part would just be how well he immersed me into this spacey sci-fi atmosphere. Very, very good. I have a few favorite parts. So feel free to let me know your favorite part or parts as well. Thank you so very, very much to Randy for this awesome request, and thank you guys so very much for watching. If you enjoyed this reaction, please like, comment, subscribe. Don't forget to check out the Patreon link as well as the Discord link in the description below, and I will see you next time. Bye.